tough were just the self-inflicted wounds? Just so many drives just seemed like penalties that came at real inopportune times tonight.
That's the feeling I have right now. You know, just frustrated that felt like we couldn't get out of our own way. You know, ton of credit to Kansas State. They played their butt off. They're dang good on defense, but so many opportunities given away that we're standing here and it's a completely different story. But it starts with me. Got to be better. Situationally, got to be better, and we'll get better.
What's your message to the players coming off this where, it seemed like 2 first downs and a penalty?
Yeah.
And just kind of put you behind the chains several times. But what's your message to the players going into this week trying to rebound from?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is understanding it's us and it can get fixed. You know, it's all about the people that are on the field and the guys coaching them. We got to be more disciplined. Bottom line, we got to be better and not have pre-snap penalties. I think the most frustrating part for me and for us is that we go on the road last week in front of an unbelievable crowd and we have 0 pre-snap penalties. We have 0 non-playing penalties on the road, and then we do what we did today. So from a consistency standpoint, that can't happen. You know, we got to be the same every single week from that standpoint, and that can't creep into our game.
I know there's a lot of reasons why you guys didn't do what you wanted to do tonight, but it seemed like some third down plays that Dillon might make, he didn't make. Was that him being off? Was that K-State? What do you attribute that to?
Again, K-State did a great job. I got to put Dillon in better situations. I think when you look at it, Dillon fought his butt off. He played tough. He played incredibly hard. He led. Did he miss some things? Does he want some things back? Absolutely. I want some calls back. You know, and that's the reality of stepping in the arena. But I'm proud of him and how he battled and how tough he played.
Eric Gray, can you talk about his game and his running ability tonight?
Yeah, again, EG did some really good things. We're going to continue to see that. You know, again, you're going to get out what you put in. That kid's put in a ton of work, and he's got a bunch of ability. So we'll continue to see him play really well and play at a high level.
What did you do third quarter? You really busted the run game open. You had 5 double-digit gains in that third quarter alone.
Yeah, I think the message at halftime more than anything was just finishing. You know, we were right there. There was air inside there, and we just had to do a great job to strain and finish. And I think we finished on a couple things a little bit better, and that created some one-on-ones for those guys to be able to have some chunk plays.
Jeff, is that kind of the biggest alarm you take out of that is that you came out of halftime, you were fighting to get the ball back in the first half, you're moving the ball really well, and it's just kind of like self-inflicted.
It's the most frustrating part, you know, to be able to stand here and understand we did some good things and we did so many things that put us in the position to not have a happy locker room. And it's us, you know, as much as anything. Again, Kansas State's a dang good football team and a dang good defense, but frustrated that we put ourselves in so many of those situations on third down.
Does them obviously taking the air out of the ball essentially and holding the ball, does that make you feel the players press a little bit whenever they get the ball?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is offensively we got to start faster. You know, we have to start faster. We can't go out there and not score points the first 2 possessions. That's not going to be who we are. And those guys being up 14-0 plays into their hand in a huge way to be able to take the air out of the game. We knew that going in. And we got to take advantage of every single opportunity when you're playing somebody like that who does a great job running the football and has a ton of ball control.
Your quarterback run game, I know Dillon's not going to maybe get out and run like Adrian did tonight, but did you feel good about that? Is that something maybe you guys can build on with the run game?
Yeah, I think Dillon's going to continue to make plays with his feet. That's just who he is as an athlete and as a QB, so he'll continue to do that when he needs to.
You need to do more of it? I mean, are you protecting him to some degree?
No, we're going to continue to play with him and play to his strengths, you know, and I think when you see him do what he did tonight and do what he did last week with his feet, you understand that when those situations come up, he's going to be able to take advantage of it, but we're not going to force that either.
Coach, it was kind of an odd third quarter because you came out, you knew what you needed to do, and you guys just immediately started blocking people.
Yeah.
And then the third quarter just didn't turn out well.
Yeah, you look at it, we settle for a field goal on the first drive, and then we punt the football because of an issue on third down, and then into fourth down, right? And then we don't convert on a fourth down when we have Drake on our sideline. We miss on that, and then we punt the ball again. So you go field goal, you go punt, downs, punt. you got no chance. Not against the guys we were playing today.
Jeff, you're up high, kind of like we are. I noticed, a lot of the fans pointed out tonight that, the PA announcer was doing things longer and louder than usual, and you did have some, false start penalties. Do you think that had anything to do with it?
We'll talk about that from internally and just kind of see. We are trying to snap the ball quickly on first down, but that's something that we'll talk about.
Jeff, the slower start, or the need to start faster, is that a mentality issue of getting guys locked in quicker, or is that something you guys need to sharpen up in terms of game plan?
No, that falls on us. If our guys aren't playing the way they need to play, then it's going to start with us. So we got to get those guys playing faster, playing better, playing cleaner earlier to put ourselves in better situations.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.